Um, Ben just woke up. I just got done grocery shopping, and Joey's been drinking since 6 a.m.
Way we like to roll.
Welcome back to Engineering Money, the podcast where some full-time engineers uh, give their 2 cents on the financial news of the week. Is that it, Ben?
And struggle to survive in this
Okay,
case.
yeah. Um, my Sunday is going terribly. Um,
Oh no,
oh yeah.
mine's tea.
Okay, but I was grocery shopping, right? And I'm planning on making a risotto today. So just like it's got some mushrooms, got some. Well, I mean, a risotto has to have some cheese. It's got some zucchini in it,
Ooh,
some
nice.
shallots, some onions. The good stuff. But I need a white wine to put in it, and I go to check out with the wine, and apparently in Indiana you can't buy alcohol before noon. So
Hey,
I
it
just
used to be not at all on Sunday, so
yeah,
at least there's some leeway there.
yeah, I know. It's just so sad.
That's why
You guys are all heathens out there. Um. Oh yeah. Well, we're not introducing ourselves this week or any week.
That's right. If you don't know who we are by now, then go listen to a previous podcast.
I thought you were gonna say leave. We don't want that.
Also,
Um.
our names are in the video, so if you're on YouTube, you can get that.
Um. Okay. So it's my week, and I wanted to
It's
talk
Tim's.
about NFTs last week because if you haven't heard, Beeple, who Ben really likes, um,
People's an
Beeple sold.
artist.
He sold a, I guess, digital art piece for like $69 million or something.
Nice.
Yeah. And yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, bring it up. Or wait, is it the Beeple website? Or yeah, there you go.
He makes a lot of neat stuff.
He's a digital artist, and this stuff that he just became famous for was not like his original bread and butter. He does
Hmm.
a lot of like digital media for famous people. So
Yeah. Um, but hearing about this made me just because I'd heard about NFTs before because one of my friends had told me about um, how the NBA was doing them with the moments,
mhm.
where
The
people were
Top
paying
Shot.
like, yeah, thousands of dollars for these moments where it's just like a GIF or a video or um, but I don't know. I didn't get it at the time because it's just like, well, I can go look at it right now.
Gosh. Ben is
Yeah.
scrolling through Beeple art right now, and if you haven't seen Beeple art before, it can be disturbing.
Yeah. He makes
Also, I
some
think we should
really
point
weird
out for
stuff.
those who don't know what NFTs are, go listen to a Planet Money podcast
Yeah, they would
because
explain it much better than us.
we don't have time to explain what they are, and I think most people have heard about them by now.
Yeah. But I just didn't get it because it's like, well, I could go onto people's website or whatever and then just do save image as and have the image. Why do I need to buy it? But it got me thinking when someone paid like $69 million for um well, I mean it was a mashup of a bunch of them.
Mhm.
But it's kind of like you can buy a print or a copy of a piece of art for
Right.
way cheaper than you could buying an original. And I would equate that to saving it to your desktop and putting it as your background. But really, I think NFTs is just for people. It's just for people who want to be like, yeah, oh, actually, I own the original.
Right.
Just just
Just
for
to
being able to
say
have the
you
clout.
have it.
Um,
No, not necessarily.
not
So
necessarily.
it looks like Beeple's website is doing a thing where they send you physical stuff, but the
Yeah,
idea of an NFT that applies to a lot more art than just Beeple um, is really it's like a barcode that just tells you this piece of art is unique to this code and you own the code.
yeah. Like, I looked at one of the big ones is OpenSea. Um, and they have. I tried making some myself. They have a thing where you can set it up so that when someone buys it, they're entitled to like a physical thing being sent to them or some extra content or something like that so you can add a little more value behind buying it. Um, but we'll get back to how much it actually costs to make one of these later. But the interesting thing about these is in the normal art world, you sell your art to the first person and then it can get bid up. Like it could be worth so much more years later, but you don't see any of that appreciation.
Right? You already sold it just one time.
Mm-hmm. But with
Ben,
Ben, don't get us
don't go.
demonetized.
There's over 5,000 of them, and they're
Yeah.
all weird.
Um, but with the NFTs, the original artist gets anywhere from 10% to 30% with every sale that is made. So
Which to
whenever it
me
changes
makes
hands.
like the people who are making money off flipping these NFTs buy it for $1 and then sell it for $1,000. Like big trades like that make sense. You're making money off of it. But if 30% of every trade is going to the artist, that's coming out of the trader's profit. So
Hmm.
I don't understand the people that are like rushing to NFT markets just to try to
Well,
trade these like stocks.
I think it decentivizes like scalpers that
Yeah.
would just go in and buy it all up and then try to sell it for a higher price. But I don't know. I think it's good for digital art people.
There are websites that like specifically the whole point of the website is to manage a market of NFTs. So
Yeah.
it's within
Like I
that site.
mentioned, there's OpenSea, Rarible. I think Mintbase is one. OpenSea and Rarible are. I think Rarible is the most like polished. Um, OpenSea is definitely the cheapest though.
But you can kind of equate it to purchasing cryptocurrency because it's the same blockchain technology that
Hmm.
verifies you own the thing using blockchain.
Yeah, and I think almost all of them use Ethereum as their purchasing currency. Um, no, what do you mean? Oh, no, I don't think so. Like there are some really cool like digital art things people have made. But so I tried to make some NFTs myself. Um, you know, yeah, we could do that. Because it's just a picture of a guy in a big coat, which you guys may know I'm very fond of.
You know about Big Coat Society.
Yeah, the Big Coat Society. Go check out the subreddit, the Big Coat Society, and you'll have a great time.
You could buy that. Ooh, that's steep.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
But Tim, how much
Um,
would it cost to make your big coat image an NFT?
yeah, so I on OpenSea they make it seem like it's pretty cheap. Because you put it in, you upload the image. It says, all right, you've got it in your collections now. But then to make it for sale, let me check the prices as of lately. I'm gonna go over here to sell
With
my
gas
possession.
prices, right?
Yeah, the gas prices are insane, which is just like Ethereum just calls it gas. It's the transaction fee basically. Um,
Hmm.
but so I already have the thing under my control, but
Oh, one of those crypto punks, Ben, sold for over $1 million.
what?
They're like trading cards. Ben, you could get into this because it's like magic cards, but all digital.
So I will say prices have come down, but when I first checked, it was about $150 to mint my NFT.
And minting means that allows you to sell it.
Yeah. And right now it's about $76.
Dang.
Yeah, so
So you
it's
better be confident that it's going to be traded enough or increase in value, or you're
hmm
already selling it for at least $75.
yeah. And that's on OpenSea, and OpenSea is one of the cheaper ones. Rarible, I tried to do the same thing, and it seems cheaper because they have you do it like one step at a time, but there are like 8 steps, and there's an Ethereum charge with every step.
Hmm.
So it just adds up. Um, but what I saw an interview with Ben, you need to that's selling for like $2,500 or like 3,000. I was doing quick math in my head. Um, so I listened to an interview with the people that bought the Beeple art piece, and the only reason they paid so much money, well, they didn't pay USD. They were people that got in early on crypto, and so
Mm,
they just had a lot of crypto.
I
So
see.
I feel like
Interesting.
that's a lot of what these people are buying are people that already had are crypto millionaires or whatever.
Right.
Um, and they just already have the cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they still have the option of cashing that crypto out, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just seems I mean I get it a little bit more now because it's like the allure of having an original that you can say I
Hmm.
have the original. But
Well, the thing is, even Beeple himself is like, yeah, this is a bubble. Everything
mhm,
is overpriced right now. People think NFTs are the hot new thing, so they're trying to buy them and trade them, and the prices are going up. But if if you're paying for garbage, the price is going to go back to garbage.
yeah. And yeah, he did I think I heard the same interview. He made a good point. Like he said that the ones that are actual like art pieces that people put time into, those will stay valuable. But the things where people are just uploading JPEGs as fast as they can,
Right.
like those aren't, when the crash happens, those aren't going to be worth anything.
Yeah, you can't be like, this PewDiePie GIF is cheap right now, so I'm gonna buy it, and oh boy, guaranteed it's an NFT. It's gonna go up in value. That don't
Joey,
count
it's
on it. I don't even see the price. It's too small. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's
oh,
walking around money.
um, shoot, what was I going to say? Ben, go back.
I think that the whole thing is, it's people are trying to get on in on this rush because they heard about people making millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
But if the first time you heard about NFTs was hearing about people make $1 million, you are way too late to the party.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna make a bunch of money by putting GIFs on Rarible.
But one thing that I did see that I thought was a really cool way to use NFTs is you talked about Decentraland, which
Oh
it,
yeah, the crypto Decentraland is like a virtual reality that has its economy based on a cryptocurrency that they call mana.
Mm-hmm. And the way that like their land plots in the game that you can buy are NFTs. So
Oh, yeah.
using NFTs as like the deed to virtual land. I think that's a really cool concept.
Right? Isn't it neat? And that's why I bought just some of the mana coin because I'm like, this is so cool. Once people find out about this, as VR is evolving, oh, maybe it is. All these things are like parcel,
Yeah.
whatever. That is a piece of virtual land.
Oh,
And
and
then
that's for
it's a virtual
Decentraland
reality
too.
world that if it gets really big, then their currency in there will become more valuable.
Yeah. Well, and we haven't like we've seen virtual currency in video games being worth real money before. Like what's that like Eve Online or something?
Oh yeah, Eve Online. It's like known for you got to pay a ton of money for
Well,
being good at Eve Online.
yeah. I think I read an article about the biggest battle on Eve Online costs like hundreds of millions of dollars in real world money
Yeah.
in
They have
losses.
they have like three full-time economists hired to make sure the in-game economy stays balanced.
That's amazing.
Right?
Yeah, are you now?
It makes me want to get a VR headset and go buy a plot of Decentraland and go live in it. It's like it's like the next step for Minecraft, you know?
Yeah, for like a Minecraft server or something. Or if what if what if Minecraft just made an official server and they sold plots?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen
I have
those.
no idea, Ben. I've only looked into to Decentraland briefly. Yeah.
But to agree it's pretty neat.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, let's buy adjacent plots of land in Decentraland and go live there.
By next week, Ben's gonna be 1K in the hole for Decentraland.
Wait, do you think that in Decentraland virtual reality you can have a pirate ship with the boys?
I sure hope so. Um, okay, so the next thing that I wanted to talk about related, but it's still crypto. Um, I have Coinbase. That's where I do some of my crypto things, and you can make $30 in like 30 minutes on Coinbase just by watching some videos, and then you answer a quiz, and they give you crypto about. So you watch the videos learning about the crypto that they be giving you,
Oh.
and you answer. It's like, how does the new cipher network work? And like, you don't even have to watch the videos. You can pretty much just guess, and it gives you like $2 or $3 worth of crypto every one you answer correctly.
I guess they're probably figuring the more you know about their crypto, you'll want to buy some of it. And so they incentivize you to learn.
Yeah, I think that is what it is. So I went through yesterday, and oh yeah, it was $31 worth of crypto that I got just for. It took me like 20 or 30 minutes. So if you have
Very
Coinbase,
nice.
go check that out because I thought that was cool.
And that kind of makes me think that those cryptocurrencies might be good ones to buy because they're incentivizing people learning more about them. More people are going to buy them. That makes the price go up.
You're falling into their trap, Joey. Um,
It's a pretty good trap.
what?
Decentraland. Oh,
Those are some.
ooh.
Ah, Interesting.
How much?
Oh, Ben, we're
How
at 20 minutes.
much
End it. End it. End it.
Decentraland?